but not so much in painting. For some reason, painting seems to be more traditional, more conservative, I would say. And I try to be neither an Eastern painter nor a Western painter, simply a painter. Right?
Okay.
So Westerners looking at my paintings normally say, that's Eastern painting.
Yeah.
Koreans, some say it's Eastern painting because they see the hanji and see the mok.
Right.
But many say that's Western painting.
Okay.
And that's good. That's a combination.
Okay, because nobody knows exactly what it is. You don't want it to
It's
label.
a painting.
Huh?
It's a painting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Well, I'm wondering what your treasure is. We're going to go through a Star's treasure in just a moment. And I wonder if it has something to do with painting. And what is your treasure here?
It's an okpyeon.
Okpyeon.
Yes, a dictionary of Chinese characters. And I bought it in 1968 as the first book in order to learn Korean.
Really?
And you know that I still carry it around, you know, partly for nostalgic reasons.
Yeah.
But also because it's quite helpful still.
Okay.
A lot of Korean vocabulary, you know, these 70% are based on Chinese characters.
Yes.
But also, when you visit a temple or any other traditional place, you always have these plaques with Chinese characters on them. Now, most people just look at it, and it's a painting. It doesn't convey any meaning. I want to understand the meaning. Why is that Chinese phrase put there?
Okay.
And an okpyeon is a great help.
That's how you figure it out.
Yeah.
So you look up, can I touch it? Can I see it? 1968.
Right.
Wow. So you know how to look up words, look up Chinese characters. You know how to do the order? Sure? I mean, sure.
Come on, I've been teaching Hanmun.
How many Koreans know how to look up a Chinese character in a Chinese character dictionary?
Actually, we have an important point here. I do a lot of translations, and it's all traditional literature.
Okay.
Why? Because the image of Korea is not very good yet.
Yeah.
Nobody outside of Korea really realizes the long history, the long written history. And there's a lot of very good, very important material. Unfortunately, most of it is in Hanmun.
Right.
So in order to understand Korean culture, you have to learn Hanmun.
The Chinese characters are essential, huh?
That's the base. That's where you start. And then you have to learn Chinese syntax.
Return your most prized possession to you.
Right.
I see. So, you have spent a lot of time then learning all the Chinese characters. How many Chinese characters would you say that you know?
At the moment, I suppose no more than 1,500.
Oh, really?
But that's already enough for normal life. And, you know, there's about 70 or 80,000 Chinese characters. Nobody knows them.
Right.
That's what the dictionaries are for.
Right.
What you need is a basic set. And I think 1,000 or 2,000 characters is really enough. And you could learn them in 1 year, right?
I don't know. You tell me. I've learned a lot of Chinese characters.
Just learn 3 characters a day.
3 characters a day.
By 360.
Yeah.
I'm not a math teacher.
And never forget any.
Well, you have to repeat.
Yes.
You have,
yes.
And don't try to memorize them like that. Write them.
Okay.
When you have a violinist, his memory is in his fingers.
Okay.
When you have someone who really knows Hanmun, and he doesn't come up with the Chinese characters, what will he do? He'll get it out of the hand.
Right. Start writing them, and
Right.
then he remembers. Ah.
Right.
So the movements go
that's
along
important. It's a writing system. It's not a looking system.
Okay, it's a writing system, not a looking system. More wisdom from Werner Sasse. Very interesting, and I've also heard another part of your career there.
Yes.
That we jumped on very lightly, you're also doing translating.
Sure.
How many books have you translated?
I'm on my 5th book now, which is, again, a Hanmun book,
Yeah.
the Dongguk Seishigi, a book about the yearly cycle of customs and happenings during the year from the 19th century. And a very interesting book. You know, all the festivals, the important moments in life, what do people do during the year, and so on.
From Joseon Shide?
Yes,
Really?
yes.
And this book is it a novel of fiction, or what is it?
No, it's a collection of the different materials explaining what people do every day during the year. You know, what they eat, the festivals they celebrate, how to prepare them, and so on. Very interesting book.
Scholar, translator, artist, Korean studies expert. You have quite an interesting career. And this we've only touched on today. So it's fortunate that we have another episode for you next week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for being with us today, Werner.
Okay.
And we look forward to joining you again next week and hearing more in detail about your art, your literature, and what you're translating right now. It's been fun.
Okay.
Okay.
Fun.
Wave goodbye to everybody with me. Thanks,
Bye-bye.
everybody. See you next week. Bye-bye. Today we got to talk to artist and scholar Werner Sasse. The professor has been in Korea for quite a long time. Very impressive career. We got to hear a little bit about it. But don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. I know you want to hear more about it. He'll be back with us again next week. So be sure to join us next week for another episode of Star English, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.